In the upcoming clip, Noam Chomsky criticizes social Darwinism. He has argued against its application to human societies and its use to justify various forms of inequality and oppression. Chomsky argues that social Darwinism misinterprets the concept of natural selection and its role in evolution. He points out that while natural selection may lead to adaptations that enhance survival and reproduction in the biological world, it does not necessarily translate to competition and hierarchy in human societies. Chomsky emphasizes the importance of human cooperation and compassion, which he believes are essential for human flourishing. He argues that social policies should be designed to promote cooperation and equality, not competition and exploitation. Now off to this wonderful clip, followed by criticism by Noam Chomsky.
Well, there is the social Darwinist view that Herbert Spencer is famous for developing, that in a capitalist system, it'll be nature and red and blood and claw, the strongest win. And Goldman Sachs is given as an illustration, or maybe IBM, and so on. But they're not illustrations. They are illustrations of how the nanny state, the powerful state that's run by the principal architects of policy, designs policy in such a way as to enrich and privilege the designers. What's that got to do with capitalism? I mean, there's a kind of a capitalist fringe to it. But what about Herbert Spencer? Well, at the same time, a little after Herbert Spencer, there was a response, much less known, namely Kropotkin, natural historian, who wrote a book called Mutual Aid, a Factor in Evolution. And he argued the exact opposite. He argued that on Darwinian grounds, you would expect cooperation and mutual aid and to develop, and leading towards community workers' control and so on. Well, he didn't prove his point. It's at least as well argued as Herbert Spencer is. And in fact, Kropotkin essentially founded what is now called sociobiology or evolutionary psychology. But his contribution is sort of unmentionable because it came out with the wrong conclusions. Nobody could give right conclusions. Human nature probably has all of these factors in it. But some of them are favorable to the interests of the rich and powerful, so those do survive. And here there is, if you like, a Spencerian element. The ideological concoctions that are beneficial to the rich and powerful, they'll tend to propagate. The ones that are harmful to the interests of the rich and powerful will tend to be marginalized and suppressed. But that has nothing to do with the reality of the world. No, that has to do with how power systems function.
Chomsky believes social Darwinism often misrepresents natural selection as a survival of the fittest, competition between individuals, while natural selection can also operate the level of groups and can favor cooperation. Social Darwinism has been used to justify various forms of social and economic inequality, arguing that the wealthy and powerful are fitter and deserve their advantages. Chomsky argues that this is a dangerous and harmful justification for inequality. Social Darwinism often ignores the cooperative and compassionate aspects of human nature. Chomsky argues that humans are naturally predisposed to cooperate and help others, and that social policies should be designed to nurture these aspects of our nature. Chomsky's views on social Darwinism have been influential in various fields, including social science, economics, and political theory. His critiques have helped to challenge the use of social Darwinism to justify harmful social policies and promote a more nuanced understanding of the relationship between evolution and human societies. Well, I hope you liked the video and give the channel a subscribe. If you wish, you can join the channel as a member, it would be greatly appreciated. Now, take care and bye-bye.